What if I told you that multitasking, the skill you proudly added to your resume, is actually the reason your brain feels like a browser with 97 tabs open, and one of them is playing music you cannot find? Meet Stickman Sam, a well-meaning hero who genuinely believes he can do 5 things at once because, in his mind, juggling tasks makes him efficient, productive, and possibly superhuman. The problem is that Sam's reality looks less like a superhero movie and more like a chaotic blooper reel. Every morning, Sam begins with noble intentions. He starts writing an email, then remembers he needs coffee. But halfway to the kitchen, he sees a notification, which leads him to check a message, which leads him to scroll, which leads him to forget the email entirely. And somehow, he ends up cleaning his desk at 10 a.m. because a clean space means a clean mind, even though his mind is clearly under construction with no completion date in sight. Sam convinces himself he is multitasking when, in truth, his brain is switching tasks so fast it is basically doing parkour inside his skull. Scientists call this task switching. Sam calls it being productive. Reality calls it please stop. By noon, Sam feels exhausted, even though he has technically done nothing except start 20 tiny tasks, finish none of them, and somehow lose track of what he was doing at least 7 times. His brain is fried, his to-do list looks untouched, and he can feel his productivity leaking out like air from a sad balloon. Eventually, Sam has a moment of clarity, the kind of moment people usually have only after drinking 3 cups of coffee or staring dramatically out a window. He realizes multitasking is not a skill. It is a trap disguised as efficiency, a digital illusion that keeps him busy but never truly moving forward. So Sam tries something radical. Instead of pretending to be an octopus with 8 arms and unlimited mental energy, he chooses single tasking, a method so simple it feels illegal in the modern world. He picks one task, gives it full focus, finishes it completely, and only then moves on to the next one. It feels strange at first, like riding a bike after years of sprinting in circles. But suddenly, his brain stops glitching. With single tasking, Sam's mind becomes calmer, clearer, and noticeably less chaotic. The fog lifts. His energy returns. Tasks get done faster, smoother, cleaner. He's no longer scattered across 10 directions. He's actually moving in one. Even better, he finally remembers what it feels like to finish something without getting derailed by a vibrating rectangle, begging for attention. After a few days, Sam becomes shockingly efficient. Not superhuman, just human, functioning the way humans were designed. Doing one thing well instead of 10 things badly. His stress shrinks, his confidence grows, and his productivity skyrockets. Not because he worked harder, but because he finally stopped forcing his brain to perform circus tricks. And that is when Sam learns the truth. Multitasking is not a talent. It is a tax on your attention. You pay with mental fatigue, sloppy results, and lost time. So, if your life feels chaotic, if your mind feels stretched thin, if you keep starting things but never finishing anything, try quitting multitasking for good. Choose one task. Give it your full focus. Finish it fully. Your brain, your real productivity engine, has been waiting for this moment. And once it experiences the calm, clarity, and power of single tasking, it will never want to go back.